Hello friends, welcome to our today's session on Spark. In this series, we are learning about the Apache Spark scenario based question, and in our today's video, we will solve the scenario on Apache Spark. So the scenario today we are going to deal with is how to add a leading zero or else how to add a preceding zero to a column in a Spark data frame. So here we are going to use Spark with Scala as a programming language, and if you are looking for the same question to be solved in PySpark, I will give a link in the description as well as in the I button. You can directly skip this video and move on to the PySpark video. So that being said, we are into my Databricks community edition, as well as I have started the cluster as well, and we are done with all the steps. Let me go through all the steps one by one for our understanding. And before moving further, let us start with our data sets that we have for today demo. So here in our input data frame, we have a couple of columns, name and score, and the output that we require is like we need to apply a logic on top of score column and have a leading zero. So we need to have a new column called score underscore 000, in which we need to add a leading zero, and the output should have only 3 digits. Say like if you have 20, then you should have output as 0 to 0, like you should have a 3 digits, and one digit has to be filled with a leading zero. And if it is 8, you have to add a couple of zeros followed by 8, and then if it is 100, since it is already 3 digits, then we can bypass it, we can leave it as it is. So this is what our requirement is. Let us see how we can solve this using Spark with Scala. And before moving on, let me create the data set, let me create the input data frame that we need. Here I am not going to import any CSV file and read data from that. Instead I am creating a data from the list. So here goes the step. I am creating var list data is equal to sequence of all the data that we need. I have given a couple of columns, name and score, and then I am converting it as a data frame using 2df and giving the column name and score. And also I have given df.show, which will display the data, which will give us the input data's flavor. And here you can see like we have a couple of columns, one with a string and one with the integer, and we have created and we are ready with the input data set. Now let us move ahead with the each and every steps. The first method is a LPAT, which is one of my favorite method when we are dealing with such kind of problem. So here goes the syntax. First we need to import the LPAT function. Since we need call function as well in this logic, I am going to import call as well. And after importing, I am creating a data frame from the input data frame. I am giving val df2 equal to df1 dot with column. I am adding a new column, and then I am calling the LPAT function. So the syntax of LPAT is LPAT first parameter will be the column name, second parameter will be the length of the output that we require, and third parameter will be the character that we need to pad. So here we are padding a 0, and so we are having a 0, and we have a length of 3 digits, so we are adding 3. We can pass any character, be it a star or be it a hash. We can pass any character that we need. Since our requirement is 0, I am passing it as 0, and I am displaying the output df2. Here df2.display will not work. df2.display is only for PySpark. Here if I give df2.display, it will throw error saying like data frame don't have a object called display. So here we need to give it like display within a bracket data frame in Scala. So let me run this. Okay, we got the output. So you can see like we created a new column from the existing column score, and this column is padded with the 0, and it has 3 digits. So this is the first method to add a leading zero or the preceding zero. And second method is to use format string. Format string is also widely used in adding leading zeros or preceding zeros in real-time scenarios. Like it is very helpful when we are concatenating different types of data types. Like if you want to concatenate a string column against the numerical column, and also you wanted to add some other additional characters as well, then this format string will be very handy. And in format string, the main thing is like we will be providing the output resultant format. Like we will be giving the embedded type one. either it is a percentage t or a percentage s. Here in our use case, since it is a digit, we are going to give it as a percentage d, and what we are saying is like percentage d is a digit and we need to have 3 digits, and these 3 digits has to be filled in by 0. So that's what we are defining here by this embedded type using a format string. So I also have added another example. Before that, let me run the actual use case that we have for today. So let me run this. Here you can see the output is as expected, like it has added the leading zeros. Let me also uncomment the another example that we had, and let us understand the format string better. If you have any doubts, you can let me know in comment box. I will make a separate video for format string. So here what we are doing is we are concatenating a name string along with the score column, and in between we are adding hash symbol, and also we are saying like the 3 digits should be added with the leading 0. So that's what we are defining it here. So let me run this to understand it. So here you can see our name column and the score column got appended, and in between we are having a hash symbol, and also you can notice our score column is added with the leading 0. So with this format string, it is very handy for us to do these kind of use cases. Hope you guys understood this format string. The third type and the final type that we are going to see today is using concatenate and substring together. This is a little bit a goofy method. So as a first step, I am importing the concatenate, substring, lit and call functions. This method has a couple of steps. Like first one, we will be using a concatenate function, and we will be concatenating double zeros to the score column, and in our next step we will be using substring, to which we will pass the resultant of the concatenation, and we will get the result as we require. So to understand this, let me print in df2 first, which includes the concatenation. I hope this looks straightforward for you guys as well. We are simply concatenating double zeros in front of score column. So if it is 20, we are giving 0020, and if it is 75, 0075, and if it is 100, 0000. And the output that we are looking for is we need last 3 digits of each column, each record. So for that, we are applying a substring and slicing and dicing in such a way to pick the last 3 digits alone. And let me display the df3. So there we go. We got the result as we expected. We don't need these in 2 steps as well. We can combine those things into a single step, and we can specify it like this: df1.with column. Inside the bracket, we are giving a new column name, and the function will be like the concatenation will be an inside function, and substring will be an outside function. We can give it in a single step itself like this. It will also provide the same result. So that's what I had for today's video. I will give this notebook under attachment in my blog, and I will give the blog link in the description. Go ahead and use it. Try it in your own machine and let me know if you face any issues. I am happy to help you guys. Thank you for watching this video. Please do subscribe to my channel and also give a thumbs up signal if you really like my content. Thank you.